What's up, guys? It's Alpha Hawk back with I think this is episode 14 of the bulking series, where we're just going to try and get big as fuck. So all of these small improvements in the off season are going to make a huge impact to prep next year. It's going to just give us that space to get as lean as we possibly can be. On a little update on calories and food wise, I'm currently on 4.8 thousand calories, and it is a struggle to get them in. I'm constantly eating, but it's it's not too bad. I'm starting to find ways around it. Just getting more dialed in with meal timing and just incorporating more fat just to lower the food volume. But other than that, training's going incredibly well. It's heavy quads to start, so heavy squats, which I am very nervous for. We have got the pre-workout oats, banana, a little mashed up in there, looking incredibly Michelin. Woo! Woo! Kind of tweaking, because I'm nervous, but that's fine. Little nerves never hurt anybody. See you guys in the gym.
There we go. Alright, already trained biceps, but didn't film it. Now heavy high bar squats.
Having trouble trying to sleep. Feel like they're gonna bleed. Right up in margin of my skull. My mouth is dry. Face is numb. Doctor's spun out in my room. On my own, here we go. My face, looking spine, senses dulled. That's the point of delirium. On my own, here we go.
Okay, I better get a PR now, mate.
Whoa!
Like today was like the closest in a long time I was from just flat out passing out. Especially after squats. The vision just comes in, ears ring. But those fizzy worms are actually doing some damage in a good way. Set this up for a little post-workout interview quite nicely. How professional does that look? The plain background and everything. Very productive leg session. But one of the key things about that, obviously, like when I'm working out, I just prefer not to talk or, you know, really say anything. And I always leave kind of most of my talking to before and after. And that's just purely because when I'm in the gym and when I'm getting ready to lift weight, that's the only thing I'm thinking about. I literally do not think about anything. I can't think about anything. It is the only thing that is going through my mind is my next set, which in some, it's this incredible serenity, which I'm not going to give up just by yapping. Every now and then I'll yap about something retarded like a seatbelt or something, but honestly, it's that one part in my day where I have just a completely clear mind, and it is really enjoyable. And I think that's why I enjoy the gym so much. Nearly got that 6th rep on squat, which is fucking annoying because that would have been a sick PR, but just that wasn't. It just wasn't that 6th one wasn't coming back up. Got about halfway and it was there. Yeah, nah. They just stopped. They just fucking stopped working. It is time to check the leg pump. See if we even still have one. All right, there is not much more for the sake of leg posing. I know, I feel like we should bring back the moon pose, the good old Tom Platz moon pose, because while it's a little bit gay, which is literally why it was banned by the IFBB, because they just thought it was gay. It's a fucking pretty incredible pose. Like, nothing else shows off the complete depth and cuts in the hamstrings like a good old moon. But am I gonna do that to the camera? No. That shit has unfortunately kind of been taken by Onlyfans now. Good old Onlyfans models. Not that they're good. I don't know, depends on your take. Are they just bringing in money, you know? Have they hacked the system? Or are they degenerate slags? I think it might be the 12th of November. And that means we have got an entire 6 weeks left of the bulk, which is honestly quite enjoyable to hear that. It is, although I've pushed through. I was close to calling it and having a little mini cut a few weeks ago, but I'm fucking glad I did not, because progress was going so well. I just had to keep on going, and I'm glad I did, because it is going really well. Strength is shooting up. My hack squat PR is mental. I came in here last week, did 150 on the hack squat for 10. Week after, did 170 for 11. So fucking like insane progress that's been made there. We just got to keep it up for the next 6 weeks, and then when it gets down to cutting, the goal is to just preserve as much strength as possible. Obviously, still training exactly the same. So if we can actually still hit PRs while we're cutting, we're going to definitely do it. Just from past experience and from just logic, we know that realistically strength will drop. In bodybuilding, ego is such a humongous thing because it really makes or breaks you as a competitor. Are you gonna try and stick to those numbers, and you know, even if you're only getting them for like 1 or 2 reps, or are you just going to go with the process, realize that the number doesn't mean anything except for a label of stimulus, because that's all it is. You know, at the end of the day, you know, it doesn't really matter what you bench, squat or deadlift, because that's not what we're here for at all. Obviously, making strength gains in the off season is incredibly important, but in the grand scheme of things, it's just stimulus. Anyway, that's me talking about Egolifting and OnlyFans girls. I'll see you at home.